Pas de soleil, 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 pas de soleil.
Hello! Isang maulan na gabi sa inyong lahat. Welcome to Supreme TV, of course. This is where we want to keep things real so that your business can be supreme. And last month, what we had was a special Mother's Day the whole month, Mother's Day special. So every episode was all about mothers. But tonight, dahil Father's Day naman ng buwan na ito, we're gonna open it up with a Father's Day special by having two wonderful guests who are, well, they're not yet fathers, but they have amazing fathers that they will be talking about. So let's bring up on stage two amazing gentlemen, di ba? Two amazing gentlemen. Let's start off with Matthew Santamaria.
Hello, I'm Matthew Santamaria. I'm a non-life insurance agent from All Insurance PHL.
Yes, okay. So Matthew from All Insurance PHL. And our second guest for this evening is another dashing gentleman, no other than Rusty Ramos.
Hello, good morning. I'm Rusty Ramos, a marketing officer of AZZ Printing and Digital Services. Thank you.
Ayan, napaisip ako eh. Nasaan country kaya si Rusty? Sabi niya, good morning daw.
Ay.
Yes, good morning. Or yan ba,
Good evening
force of habit dahil 'di ba yung
Mm.
nag-greet lagi, always good morning.
Good morning, yes.
Yeah.
Ayan. So, Rusty of ACZ Printing and Digital Services, and of course, Matthew Santamaria, All Insurance PHL. So, to all of our first-time viewers here in Supreme TV, so Supreme TV is a special show that we have every Wednesday night where we feature different business owners. So, ngayon nga, itong episode natin ngayon is, it's not just about talking kung ano yung business nila, kung ano yung ginagawa nila as a business owner, but also understanding the more real side of our business owners. So, tonight, gentlemen, alam nyo, normally pagka lalaki, ayaw lang masyado magsalita, di ba? So, pero ngayong gabi, malalaman natin kung mapagsasalita ba natin ang ating dalawang guest. Ayan, malalaman natin. Ayan, may nag-greet sa'yo, Matthew. O, nagsisimula pa lang. Happy birthday, Matthew! Wow!
Thank you.
Wait, is it your birthday today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Advance happy birthday to you. Okay.
Thank you.
So I know that both of you are business owners. But siguro you can tell us a little something about your business in relation to your family as well, if it is related, or if not, that's okay. All right. And then after that, I'll be asking you about your family. Okay. So tell us muna about your business so we can understand what you guys are working on. Okay. Let's start with Matthew.
As for our business naman, it's a family company where we handle all the insurances like uh, properties, health insurance, life insurance, and non-life insurance. So
Okay.
we handle all
So,
of those.
so ano siya, very comprehensive. So, lahat ng klaseng insurances. And you mentioned that it's a family business, di ba? Pumasok na agad doon. Family business, tama.
Yeah,
So, you work with, who's your boss? Mom or dad?
dad. Kasi,
Dad!
yeah, he's the boss since mom is the doctor naman. So
Okay.
she's very busy.
Okay, so mom is the doctor and dad is your boss. And then
Hmm.
how many are you in the family?
4.
4. Okay. So pangilan ka doon, Matthew?
Bunso.
Pang-4.
Ikaw ang
Hmm.
baby.
Yeah.
Okay, so lahat ng mga kapatid mo, are
Hmm.
they also in the family business or they are doing other things?
Yeah, I only have one brother and he's also part of the business. He's the one handling all the health insurance.
Health insurance naman. Okay. And then the other 2 siblings,
We're
hindi na sila.
only 2.
There's only
Dalawa
2
lang
of
kami.
you. Dalawa lang. Okay, so dalawa. So dalawa
Hmm.
kayong magkapatid. So, and both of you in the business and both of you, the boss is dad. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, babalikan ko yan mamaya. Okay, Rusty, ikaw naman. Tell us about your business and if it has any relation to your family as well.
Okay. So ACC printing is large format printing. So gumagawa kami ng mga billboards and mga signages. So yung ACC kasi is business siya nila Ani nung aking girlfriend. And
Shout out
nag-work
to
ako
Annie.
para sa dad niya. Ayun.
Okay, so this business of your girlfriend, yung father niya ang in charge dito sa business na to.
Yes, siya
Dito sa
yung pinaka-may-ari nung printing.
ng printing and digital services. Okay. So parang hindi mo siya direct family pero magiging future family.
Yes.
Future family, wow, teka. Huwag tayo baka mamaya tayo. Baka sana naman matuloy yung mga sinasabi natin dito.
Oh, yeah.
Ayan, okay. Wala sanang majijinx. Okay, so I want to find out, so you said nga na yon. So the business that you're with is related to the father of your girlfriend. But
Yes.
what I want to find out is, how was it like for both of you growing up with your father? Like, what was your experience? So this time, let's start with Rusty muna. What was it like growing up with your father, and what is it like now? Okay, so dun muna sa growing up.
Okay, sige. Bali kasi yung yung dad ko kasi is he passed away last 2013.
Oh, okay. So
Then
father is in heaven already. Okay.
yes. Though naman yun napalaki naman niya amin na kasi yung isang pinakainano niya sa amin kasi lagi is ang laging billing niya sa amin magkakapatid, alagaan namin yung isa't isa. Kasi sa huli, kaming magkapatid lang din yung magtutulungan.
Wow.
Yun yung
Yes.
lagi sa amin. So ngayon, medyo yun, medyo kasi wala na siya. So may mga plano kasi kami na gusto rin sanang gawin nun. Na ayun, hindi na namin siya magawa. No, doon kami na nagtutuloy ng magkakapatid.
Oh, okay. So ilan kayo magkakapatid, Rusty?
3. Ako yung bunso.
Ikaw.
Pareho.
Puro kami bunso ngayon.
Ito pala, grupo ng mga bunso pala ang ating mga guests tonight. Okay. So, ano yung sinabi mo na ang sabi ng father mo is kailangan alagaan niyo yung isa't
namin.
isa. Ayan. Bakit ba kayo? Makulit ba kayo nung bata kayo? Ganyan, palaaway kayo, ganyan.
Hindi. Bali kasi kami nung brother ko is lumaki kami sa parents namin. So yung ate ko kasi, siya yung unang apo kasi. So doon siya lumaki sa lola namin. Pero katabi
Sa
lang
lola.
namin yung kapitbahay lang namin yung lola ko.
Okay, okay. So, ibig sabihin kayong dalawa ng brother mo close, tapos si ate, medyo,
Hindi, Ano
Close pa
talaga
rin.
kami, dikit-dikit bituka talaga kami.
Talaga.
Ah,
Okay.
Hmm.
Alright. So, how about you naman, Matthew? How was it like? Oh, wait.
Hmm.
Sige,
Yeah,
babalikan ko si Rusty. Doon muna tayo sa
yeah.
growing up. How was it like growing up with your father, Matthew?
As for me naman, I grew up in a good life. He taught me on how to have that mindset, on how to have that successful mindset and hard work. Kasi kayo lang talaga ang gagawa and kayo lang talaga ang gagawa ng future nyo. So, yeah, you have to have that successful mindset for your future.
Grabe, parang napakalalim naman ng father mo. Talagang, yes. Successful mindset. Parang, wala ba yung muna, yung okay, laro-laro muna tayo, ganyan, enjoy life, ganyan. Talagang, okay, curious lang ako.
Hmm.
Paano napakita ng father nyo sa inyo yung mindset na yan na sinasabi mo na yung successful mindset? In what way was your father able to
Hmm.
show that to you or to inculcate that in your mind?
Well, that is, always studying hard and working hard. That's where I.
Yes, and we are hanging. Hello,
nawala si Matt.
internet connection. Yes. Okay, so habang inaantay natin si Matthew na frozen siya, ayan, you're back.
Yeah. When it came to the studying life, it's always studying hard because both of them are achievers and they were always on like top of the batch or one of the top students in their school. So they taught me on that mindset. And when it came to work or life talaga, they taught me on, for example, on how to do this work, on how to invest, or on what the best that I can do for our business and for my career.
So, okay, curious lang ako,
Mhm.
Matthew. Nung bata
Yeah.
ka ba, makulit ka bang bata?
Uh, yeah, I could say that makulit din ako na ako yung pinaka-active sa amin dahil nagsa-sports ako, parati ako lumalabas. So,
Aha.
ako talaga yung pinaka-makulit sa amin dati.
Okay, pero the way na na-explain
Mhm.
mo na yung parents mo, both of them are very, like, they're achievers, they're top in their class, ganyan. Was that a pressure for you growing up? Thinking na, naku, yung parents ko, ganito, achievers talaga sila. Like, wala, kailangan ako din. Did you ever feel that in that line of pressure?
Yeah, that I felt that pressure during those times, but the more I grew up or more matured, I knew that I wouldn't be able to cope up with them because everybody can only give their best to their abilities.
Okay. So okay naman. Ibig sabihin, nakasurvive ka naman dun sa...
Yeah.
Sometimes they say kasi, the pressure is also just in our own minds. Like, we also put it upon ourselves that pressure. Ganyan. Okay. So, now let's talk about, like, right now. So, okay. So, obviously, si Rusty, father, is already in heaven. So, God bless his soul. So, siguro, dagdag ko na question na, would you say, Rusty, that you would consider the owner of the business that you're handling right now as like a father figure for you? Yes?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, yes.
Kasi yun, gina-guide niya rin ako sa mga, kunyari may mga mali ako. Parang talaga siya, tatay din talaga yung
Tatay na tatay din siya. So, ibig sabihin, pag tatay na tatay, ibig sabihin, madami ding sermon.
Oo. Pero ano naman yun, ano naman, sa akin wala naman yun kasi ano yun eh, sa business naman kasi yun.
Right.
So
Oo.
sa
Sa
akin, kasi pagka business is business eh. So,
yes.
labas yung ibang ano dun.
Correct. Walang
Personal.
personalan. Yes.
Ah,
Business is business. O, diba? Okay. So, okay. Now that you're, of course, obviously, both of you are all grown up. And so, like for Rusty, you have this father figure in the form of your girlfriend's father, right? How is it like being around him? Is it, generally positive or medyo may mga friction? Like, how is it like now being around your father figure?
sa akin, nung una, ano eh, nung unang meet ko, well, di pa ako connected nun sa office. Medyo kinakabahan ako nun eh.
Yes.
First time eh. Tapos
Pero wait,
well,
girlfriend mo na si Annie nun.
girlfriend ko siya.
Okay, yes. Okay. Yes.
Tapos, nung nag-work na ako nun, parang ano yan eh, paano ba? Parang ako lang din ata yung nag-hire din sa sarili nun sa office. Tapos well yun, ginaguide niya naman ako. So, kunyari, nakikita niyang may mga mali pa rin, no? May mga mali sa mga ginagawa ko. Well, yung inaano niya sa akin is, huwag kang mahihiyang magtanong. Kasi
Yes. Kung may right med ba nito?
kasi mas mahirap eh pagka yung parang ikaw lang yung isang gumagawa, hindi mo inaano, kumbaga hindi mo tinatanong sa kanila kasi sila mas kabisado nila yung mga yung process na eh. So ako kasi noon is kumbaga bagong salta sa ganong industry kasi ako from food industry kasi ako eh. So hindi ko pa masyadong gamay talaga nun before.
Yan. Okay. So, and with that, natuto ka naman sa kanya.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, okay. How about you, Matthew? Now that you are, of course, all grown up and you're managing already, a segment of your father's business, how is it like being around your father? Parang feeling ko, parang sa mga kwento ni Matthew, kasi parang ang gagaling nila lahat. Parang nakaka-pressure. Parang ako yata mapipressure yata. Parang meron bang space para maging wala lang? Diba? Tamad-tamad lang, ganyan. Ano ba setup sa kung paano na kung yun nga boss mo ngayon is yung father mo?
Okay lang naman kasi, yun nga, in our work time, handle na namin talaga ang orasan namin. So, as for me, yun nga, I handle my own time, I handle my own work, but I already taught myself in being disciplined because on having a scheduled time and then with growing up with him as a father and as my boss in our family company, maganda yung combination namin. Kasi as for him, he has the knowledge and even though he has a lot of work and nagpa-pile up yon, ako naman yung mag-feel ng hole na yon kasi mabilis ako gumalaw. And yun nga, with my fast pacing and his knowledge, maganda talaga yung combination and we will have a good, successful business.
Yeah. So, ibig sabihin, meron kayong complementing yung mga skills ninyo. Would you say that your father is a strict one? Ay, wait, nanonood yata yung father mo. Shout out po sa father ni Matthew.
Nanonood siya, pero yun nga, he's strict, pero naintindihan namin pareho ng kapatid ko kasi he wants us to be successful and he doesn't want us to waste our lives because of what they've spent on what they've already given us for education and for this business. So yeah, it's like it's already in our mindset or in our turn naman to give back on how we should repay them.
Grabe, naririnig ko ba yung sinasabi niya, Rusty? Time to give back. Parang ang tanda ko naman na yata. Ilan taon ka na ba,
Nakakatanda
Matthew?
naman,
Time to
Matthew.
give back na agad? Di ba yung time to give back yung mga Rotary, yung mga nasa 50s, ganyan.
21 pa lang ako.
Parang ang bilis naman
Ilan?
yata ang di ba?
Ilan taon ka na, Matthew?
21 pa lang ako.
21! Oh my goodness, 21.
Magkaedad naman pala tayo. Hindi naman pala tayo
Di naman pala nalalayo, Rusty.
Oo. Magkadikit lang pala tayo ng edad.
Okay, so how about you, Rusty? Would you say that the father of your girlfriend is a strict kind of father, or happy-go-lucky, or anong klase?
Sa akin, sa work, medyo may pagka-strict si boss. Kasi yan syempre business yun eh. So,
Yes.
pag family side naman, pagka yung namin, ayun, medyo may kakulitan na lumalabas na. May
Okay.
sa office naman, ganun din. May pagkamakulit din si boss. Pero pagka oras na ng work talaga.
Yes.
So, tabi muna natin yung kulitan na side. Focus muna tayo sa project.
Yeah. So may kulitan side din naman pala ang mga fathers ninyo. Okay. So eto ngayon ang tanong natin. Okay, wait. Bago yung tanong ko, may question dito. Si Attorney Nilo Rico, sabi niya, if you are working under your girlfriend's family business, what if you and your girlfriend got into a fight? Would it affect your relationship with the owner? #real talk. Okay. Paano ang sagot dyan, Rusty?
So, sa akin naman, nasa yan eh. Kumbaga nasa tao na. So, kung yung professional way mo naman siya gagawin, so ilabas na lang, i-set aside na lang natin yung yung relationship muna. Doon lang muna tayo sa negosyo lang muna. Kasi magkaibang naman sila eh. Hindi naman sila pwedeng pagsamahin pareha sa negosyo tsaka sa yung relationship.
Alam ko na. Pag in-interview ko to, alam ko na sagot. 100 million. Alam niyo ba yan? Alam niyo ba yung controversial question natin dito? True love or 100? Mamaya tatanungin natin sila. Okay. So, eto na ngayon ang question ko sa inyo pareho. Of course, the father figures or the fathers in our lives, they play a role that becomes kumbaga parang influence in our life. So what I wanna ask you is, if you were to break down, siguro at least 3, yan, medyo pahirapan ko kayong konti, at least 3, what would you say are the top 3 na biggest life lessons that you got from your father or from your father figure? So pwedeng life lessons, pwede ding business lessons, pwede ding mix. Alright? So kumbaga itong episode na to, we honor their lives as fathers, diba? And kanina tinatanong ko kung kamusta kayo bilang mga anak. Mukha namang mababait kayo. Ay, hindi ko na itanong. Ikaw pala, Rusty, makulit ka ba nung bata ka?
Nung bata, hindi ko pero nung lumaki na ako, parang doon ata mas lumabas. Kasi may time na sabihin ko ba, medyo nakakahiya eh. Kasi parang high school ata ako or college. Parang pinapauwi na kami. Kasi may kami sa bahay, may curfew kami. So dapat in 9 PM nasa bahay ka na eh.
Aha.
So walang sumasagot sa mga cellphone namin magkapatid, sa amin nung kuya ko. Tapos ang ginawa ng tatay ko noon is inikot niya yung mga computer shop, kung nasaan kami, hinahanap kami.
Oh my God!
Tapos ang mga pinakamalala.
Nasa hanap kayo sa ROGPH.
Nahanap kami dun sa computer shop nung pinsan ko. Tapos nakakaya lang kasi doon maraming tao. Tapos
Tapos hinahanap kayo doon.
Pinatarin niya kami ng kutsyon, tsaka unan, tsaka kumot.
Dinala niya kayo?
Dinalan niya kami ng kutsyon, tsaka kumot, tsaka unan.
Tapos sabi niya, ito na, dito na kayo matulog, ganon?
Kasi may time talaga nun pag nasa labas namin natutulog eh. Kasi yun nga, pagdating talaga ng 9, sarado na talaga yung bahay.
Sarado na? Oh my God! Okay, siguro your father in heaven right now is smiling and happy that you are doing business at hindi ka na hagilapin sa kung anong computer shop, okay? Ayan. Okay, so ayan, so now naka-throwback tayo ng konti kay Rusty, 'di ba? So ngayon, bigyan naman natin ng honor yung ating mga fathers and father figures kung ano ba yung mga biggest life lessons na natutunan natin sa kanila. Okay? So, let's start with Matthew. Top 3. Just explain mo
As for me naman, my top one is, being an achiever. Because, other than their history of being one of the top in their class, and it goes on in their business life with having trophies, having being achiever in their business like Philips or in sales. So yun, that would be for my top one, achiever. Uh, for my top two is, uh, what I learned from them is resiliency, because you have to keep on going. You have to keep on moving. Any challenges that you face, you have to just go and go lang. Because if you face that challenge and just stop there, and you wouldn't be able to reach that successful, and you wouldn't be able to solve it in the future if you face it again. And lastly is, uh, yun nga, is having a positive attitude, because when you have that attitude, there would be a lot of good outcomes, because you'd be able to do a lot of good things, great results, great performance, and so on. So those three are the best things that I've learned from my dad: at being an achiever, resiliency, and positive attitude.
Yan, napakaganda naman. Pero I'm curious to find out, Matthew, was
Yeah.
there any specific situation, experience, or story that you remember na nakita mo from your father yung resilience niya, na parang ang daming challenges, ganyan, pero laban pa din si father? Like, was there any story or experience that you remember that he exhibited this resilience that you're talking about?
Hmm. Uh, with regards to that, I have seen a lot of experiences. Like, for example, he had a convenience store before, and uh, he kept on going with the selling. And then when that turned down, when that convenience store closed, he kept on going with sales, like in Philips, or uh, going in to this, like our work right now. He's
Mm-hmm.
he had uh, been a real estate broker for 5 years until now, and
Mm-hmm.
he keeps on going, like adding insurances and uh, there. So being resilient in work and having a lot of jobs for us, for me and my brother, to have a future.
Wow, 'di ba? And in business, no, kapag a business doesn't turn out, sometimes it's one of the biggest yung dagok sa buhay, 'di ba? Talagang malalim yun. Yung parang it's a stab in the ego na parang nag-business ka, hindi nag-succeed, parang gusto mo na lang kainin ng lupa na di successful yung ginawa ko, 'di ba? But like you're saying na your father just kept on going and venturing in other things so that you guys can have a wonderful future. Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to Daddy. That's amazing example na naituro nyo po kay Matthew. Yeah, resilience. Ganda. Okay, Rusty, ikaw naman. So, ikaw parang dalawa yung paghuhugutan mo, no? Pwedeng life lessons kay daddy and then life lessons naman kay father figure. Yan. So, bahala ka na kung kaninong life lessons ang isi-share mo.
Yan, share ko yung sa, yung sa father ko.
Mhm.
Bubuuin ko na yung niya. Kasi paano ba? Nung bata kasi kami, hindi para wala. Hindi namin nakukuha yung mga gusto naming bagay. Kasi di ba yung mga bata ngayon, parang yung mga bata nakukuha nila yung mga gusto nila pag isang hingi lang. Kami kasi talaga, ang inaano niya talaga sa amin nun, ang tinuturo niya talaga sa amin na kung gusto mo talagang makuha yung isang bagay, paghirapan mo. Kaya ginagawa talaga namin nung kapatid ko, talaga kami, nagbebenta kami ng bakal. Kasi
Wow!
wala talaga silang binibigay sa amin kahit magkano. Hindi talaga mula nung bata kami. Hindi kami nakakahawak ng pera. Ito lang, kaya nung medyo nang lumaki na kami, nagka-work na, yun medyo uhaw kami sa kasi kumbaga may sarili na kami, sariling pera na namin, gas namin kahit sa. Yun nung kaya lang din, medyo yun lang, parang medyo nainggit lang din kami sa ibang mga bata na. Kasi kahit yung mga yung mga toys na ginagamit namin nun is mga napaglumaan na rin ng mga ibang bata. So,
Wow.
kasi kami naman, di naman din kasi kami maselan magkakapatid. So, kung ano lang talaga yung meron dyan, maging masaya na kami. So, sa amin naman, ng mga kapatid ko, kung ano yung nandyan, masaya kami.
Wow.
Hindi kami magkasama.
Parang ang ganda ng combination, parang hard work, gawin mo, kung gusto mo, gawin mo. Kung anong gusto mo talaga, paghirapan mo, di ba? Hard work and contentment at the same time, di ba? Kung ano yung nandyan, maging happy ka na, ganyan. Di ba? Parang siya, Yung isa ilaban, yung isa okay lang yan. Okay. Ayan, so yan, natutunan mo yan kay kay father mo.
Sa dad,
Okay.
sa dad ko.
Yes, so...
Tapos yung isa pa is yung naman, huwag kang mahiyang magbigay kahit alam mong yung wala ka. Kasi hindi lang naman yung financial na bagay yung maibibigay mo sa tao. Meron pa naman din suporta, tsaka yung pagmamahal na mabibigay mo sa kanila.
Wow,
ayun, medyo
cheesy.
kasi nag-ano kasi kami nun, parang paano ba tawag dito pag sa simbahan? Tates ba yun? Yung parang...
Tights.
Tights yun.
Tights, yes.
Nag-ano kasi kami nun before na ayun yung ginagawa talaga nung routine ng father ko before. Na nagbibigay kami sa home for the aged, tsaka sa sa mga bata na yung mga
street children, out of school youth.
Yun. Kahit alam namin na sakto lang yung kinikita nung mga time na yun, hindi pa rin niya nakakalimutan na magbigay dun sa mga na yun.
Wow, giving.
Yun lang hindi din namin na nung ayun, naiyak ako.
Okay lang yan.
Yun lang din yung
Oh, your father is smiling.
Parang nung nawala siya, parang yun yung hindi namin natuloy.
And you can continue to give. Yeah. So, kaya sabi mo kanina, ito na, itutuloy mo na. Yan.
Kaya yun lang. Parang, nung kasi yun yung rin nung nawala siya, hindi yung isang bili niya na nahuli sa amin. Na, yun, wag kalimutan yung mga yung mga tinutulungan niya nun. Na pa rin. Na bigyan pa rin kahit hindi ganun kalaki yung kinikita.
Yes. So, diba? Sharing the love. Sabi nga ni Miss Karen, give her ulit, pwede din sa Rotary. Ayun, no? Ayan, may mga re-recruit na si Miss Karen para sa Rotary Club niya. Ayan, diba? Big hugs to you, Rusty. It's nice to reminisce these things. No? Actually, ako, diba? my father also
Mm.
passed away already. And
Mm.
yes, ako din mag-emo kasi sabayan ko si Rusty. Ako naman, like, what I will always remember
Mm.
about my father is, para sa kanya, kung ano yun, parang kung kayo magkakapatid, kayo lang din yan. Yes, naiyak din ako. Kayo lang din yan, magtutulungan. Tapos yung number one na hindi ko malilimutan is yung pag may food sa ref, tapos kasi kunwari, bumili ka ng something, sagay mo sa ref, tapos mamaya kinain ng kapatid mo, di ba? Tapos nagagalit ka, sino kumain ng gano'n, ganyan, di ba? Tapos yung father ko, sasabihin niya na parang wag magagalit, na parang that's for everyone. Pag nilagay mo yan sa ref, it's for everyone. Tapos kung magagalit ka, parang kapatid mo yan, ba't ka magagalit sa kanya? Ganyan. Yes! So, it's nice to honor our fathers in the way that they left us with wonderful lessons. Okay? Meron silang may mga influences sila sa atin na maganda na dadalhin natin hanggang sa magkaroon na rin tayo ng sarili nating mga anak. Ayan. Kaya lang yung anak ko walang kapatid. So, wala siyang paghahati. Ayun. Ayan. Sabi ni Miss Andy Mercado, to share with love and expect nothing in return. Yes, diba? And that really is a best way to give when we expect nothing in return. Okay. All right. So, ayan, may tayo, konting emo moment, very slight lang. Ngayon, meron akong question sa inyo. So, bilang kayo ay, syempre, may mga pinagdaanan na kayo, di ba? Meron ba kayong masasabi natin na biggest regrets? Meron ba? Bilang isang anak? Meron ba kayong mga regrets, mga sana ganito, sana ganyan, yan, okay? And then, after noon naman, tatanungin ko, the other side of the coin is, ano naman yung masasabi nyo na biggest achievement nyo bilang anak ng mga tatay nyo? Yes. So, yan. So, doon muna tayo sa regret, yung parang sana, ganito, or, things that you wish you could have done better. Yan. So, let's start with Matthew. Go ahead.
Okay. As for me naman, kahit na sabi ko kanina na I can only give my best, but my biggest regret is not doing enough or not doing more or what's expected of my parents or my father for this episode. And yeah, that would be my biggest regret because I know that I could have done more in his expectation or to match on what he has achieved in his life.
Wow, grabe Pero 21 ka pa lang, Matthew, mahaba-haba pa. Meron pang chance. Okay. So, basically, Matthew, feeling mo na there are still things that you wish that you could do more pa from what you've achieved. Yan. Okay. Ganyan talaga tayo, no? Tayo talagang biggest critic of ourselves, no? Kasi parang feeling ko, tinitignan ko si Matthew, parang feeling ko marami na siyang na-achieve at 21, di ba? Kasi parang ako, 21, ano bang ginagawa natin ng 21 tayo, Rusty?
Ano ko yan?
Wait lang.
Yun
Nasa computer shop?
Hinahatiran nata ako ng, yun ata yun, hinahatiran ako ng puhunan.
Nasa computer shop ko. Samantala si Matthew, may na siya, hinahandle na siya na segment ng business. Grabe naman. Okay. Sige. Alright. So, how about naman, Matthew, yung masasabi mo na one of your biggest achievements that you're really proud of bilang anak ng tatay mo?
For my biggest achievement naman is, yun nga, I was able to make him proud on other than graduating from a known school, which is College of St. Benilde. Other than graduating from that and having good education is having that willingness or having that mindset into helping our family business or to wanting know more at this age. Because usually nga, like mga sinabi niyo na at this age dapat parang chill lang or naglalaro lang and uh, yung happy-go-lucky lang. Pero yun nga, as for me, there's a mix naman and I if with his teaching and for me training myself on having that mindset of working early and reaching that successful lifestyle would be a one of my biggest achievement.
Yeah.
So, yun.
I
Yun
would
ang
agree.
masasabi ko.
I would agree with that. Na kung yung anak ko 21 years old nag-handle na ng negosyo, wow. I'd be so proud. Okay. So how about you naman, Rusty? So regret and then achievement.
Sa akin, regret naman, yun, ano naman saan, sa kanila kasi ano eh, ano ba sabihin yung ano, parang good boy yung ano nila sa akin. Good boy figure kasi ako dito sa family namin.
Mhm.
Yun yung tingin na ano sa akin talaga.
Pero
Well,
hindi
good
ka
boy,
pala talaga good boy.
good boy naman ako. Good boy naman ako. Pero kasi ano eh, may kalokohan lang din talaga.
Okay,
Ayun.
okay.
Yung isa sa ano, sa mga regret ko sa buhay na ano. Parang hindi ko kasi nasunod yung ano, yung gusto niyang mangyari talaga sa akin na ano,
Hmm.
na yun nga na pagbutihin ko ngayong pag-aaral nga kasi nga
Hmm.
ako kumbaga ano eh, ako na lang din, ako din yung isa sa mga magtutuloy din ng mga isang mga gusto niya mangyari din. Na yung mga pangarap niya na ano, hindi niya nagawa. Well, yun, isang sa mga hindi ko nagawa rin sa ano niya ngayon. Isa sa mga gusto niyang mangyari talaga rin sa akin. Do sana naman meron kasi ano eh, dun isa pa kasi yung sa regret na nakalokohan na nangyari sa akin nun, is yung pinablatter niya na ako nun.
Pinablatter ka. Oh my gosh.
Kasi
How
ano,
exciting. Okay. Kasi missing
yun.
in action ka? Hindi ka mahanap?
Oo, parang 3 days akong ano, hindi umuwi.
Oh. So
Pero
nag-worry na talaga siya.
oo,
Pinablatter ka na niya.
pinablatter
Okay.
na ako. Ano yan eh, high school ako. Second year high school. Tapos ano, kaya naman kasi rin ako hindi ayun, yung mga tropa rin, mga kasama nun.
Yan. Nako, grabe siya. O kaya, regret mo talaga yan kasi sa isip mo ngayon, sana hindi ko binigyan ng ganong heartache yung tatay ko.
Oo, kasi ano talaga eh, iba yung pag-ano niya talaga nun.
Pag-worry niya, for
Kasi
sure.
lahat ng sabi niya pa, ang ano niya pa, lahat nga ng foreignarya, napuntahan ko na, baka mamaya nandun ano. Kasi wala talaga, ano kasi hindi talaga ako nagpaparamdam. Pero ang ano na nun, totoo nun, kasi nasa inuman ako.
Nasa inuman ka.
Pero yun,
Oh
kaya
my
yun
God.
na
Well, yes,
kasi
that's
yun
part
eh.
of growing up.
Oo, nagkasakit siya nun after kasi kaya medyo na ano.
Oh, you're feeling,
Di,
talagang you felt guilty na parang,
oo.
oh,
Kaya
pasaway pa
parang,
akong anak, ganyan. Tapos nagkasakit pa si dad, ayan.
kaya ang dami talaga nung high school days ko na yun, sinundo ako sa barangay. Ang dami kong ano rin, kalokohan talaga nun. Pero
Dami, okay.
ang tingin kasi talaga nila sa akin ngayon, yun, well, good boy naman ako. Pero good boy image talaga kasi yung ano nila sa akin dito ng family ko, kahit nung lola ko. Pero yun, alam naman din nila yung kalokohan na ginagawa ko, pero yun, nasasabihan naman ako. Hindi ko naman inuulit-ulit pagka.
Well, okay. So now that you're all grown up, are you looking back to it and laughing or kicking yourself in the back? Bakit ko ba ginawa yun?
Yun.
Yeah, but of course, diba, yun na nga yung the beauty of it. Like, we learn from these things that we've experienced. So, kailangan maging mag-hangout kayong dalawa ni Matthew para mahawaan mo si Matthew ng konting pagiging makulit and ano.
Tama ka sa akin minsan, Matthew.
Para good balance, yan. No? Sobrang ano ni Matthew achiever talaga. Okay, so how about naman yung masasabi mo na greatest achievement mo bilang anak?
So, ayun, nung nag-work ako nung so sa second work ko na yun, nung 2013 naman. So, yun yung time na wala na siya. Yun yung time na nagpursige talaga ako sa trabaho na. Kasi nung una, nung parang sa first work ko is parang petics. Ano lang, parang kasi kumbaga kilala ko yung nagpasok sa akin. Parang hindi ko pinapansin. Tapos nung sa nung napasok na ako nun sa isang food company nga, doon na ako na parang nag-start kasi ako na as rider. Then promote ng ship leader. Tapos hanggang maging OIC, hanggang maging manager, hanggang maging train manager na. Yun yung isa sa mga gusto kong nakita niya, yung achievement ko na yun.
Yes, and for sure nakita niya yon. For sure, yes. Up in heaven. But would you say that because your father passed away, kaya lalo kang nagpursige nung time na yon? Or may relation ba yun doon? Or it just so happened na parang you just changed, you decided I will shift now and I'm gonna, take this thing seriously?
Ayun, mas sineryoso na talaga yung mga bagay-bagay. Kasi nung una, parang nung nandiyan siya, parang kampante pa ako, kampante lang ako. Wala lang. Pero nung nung wala na, yun na, kasi kumbaga sa bahay kasi tatlo na lang kami magkasama. Ako, yung mom ko, tsaka yung brother ko. So, kaming dalawa na talaga ng brother ko yung mag-aalagaan sa mom ko. Kaya, mas talaga ako nun na
Kailangan
marating yung position na yun na makuha ko. Kaya hindi ko talaga tinigilan yun kahit maraming naninira sa akin sa company nun. Hindi ko na lang din talaga pinapansin. Parang kasi nila nun, parang masyadong mabilis yung promotion.
Yes, masyado ka kasing magaling.
In span of 6 months, nandun na agad ako sa position na yun. Yung training ka na ng mga manager, ng mga bagong manager. Kasi parang naman nun, yung may-ari naman na kasi nag-promote na sa akin nun, parang yun nga, nakitaan niya rin ako
ng potential.
Ng potential.
Yes.
Ayun.
Yes. All right. Napakaganda naman. And I'm sure, like I said, your father is very proud of you. So now, okay. Ito yung ating last question for you guys. Ano ang mabibigay ninyo na advice? Okay? Dahil Father's Day, in celebration of Father's Day, in honoring our fathers as well, ano yung mabibigay niyong advice sa mga anak na kagaya ninyo? Okay? Ano yung mabibigay niyong advice sa kanila ng mga nanonood? And then, kasunod naman doon, itatanong ko is, ano naman ang mensahe niyo para sa inyong mga tatay? Okay. Sige. So, doon muna tayo sa first ko, which is, ano ang mabibigay niyong advice sa mga kagaya ninyo na anak, na achiever, ayan, anak na may father na may negosyo, ayun, ano yung may bibigyan yung advice sa kanila?
Go, Matt.
Okay.
So, yung mga advice ko lang is, just keep on listening lang to sa mga fathers niyo, sa mga parents niyo, and kahit minsan walang sense or kahit mali, makinig lang kayo parate kasi it would be the best for you naman in the future.
Yan. O, kahit na daw kahit daw mali or yan.
Nawala si Matt.
Yan, listen. Naghang po si Matt. Okay.
Ayun.
Ayan, you're back. Go.
Kahit mali yung minsan sila or just listen pa rin because with every advice or with every teachings that they would give you, it would become a great result and for your future lifestyle.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Okay. Okay, how
Mm,
about you? Ay, how about your ano? Sige, mamaya na yung message
ah,
to the father. Ikaw muna,
Ah,
Rusty. What's your
ah,
advice to the children out there?
yun, wag din kayo umuwi ng
Magbaon ng
bahay ng
unan at
maaga.
kumot.
Yan, isa yan. Yun. Huwag kayong umuwi ng maaga para hatiran din kayo ng unan tsaka kumot. Kasi ano naman, sa seryoso na,
mm,
yun, makinig lang man and parang sinabi ni Matthew, makinig tayo
mm,
sa magulang natin, sa father natin kasi hindi naman nila tayo dadalhin sa ano, sa hindi magandang landas,
Yeah.
Sila
Mm.
gina-guide naman nila tayo sa tama.
Yeah.
mm,
So
Yeah.
kung may mga pagkukulang man sila,
mm.
ibuhos na lang din natin yun ibuhos na lang din natin yung pagmamahal sa kanila para mas
Yeah.
mapuno pa natin lahat.
Wow. I-boost natin ang pagmamahal sa kanila, grabe.
Ano
Paano
kasi ako
kapag ano pagka hindi mo talaga, parang disagreement talaga kayo with your fathers? Paano yun? How do you deal with that? Yung
ako,
nagdi-disagree talaga
mm,
kayo, wala, makikinig lang talaga, sobrang bait nyo naman. Talaga, makikinig lang kayo?
kami ano
And
naman,
then, sige.
paano ba?
Mm,
Pagka may mga parang hindi mapagkasunduan nga nung father ko nun, ayun
mm,
nag-uusap-usap kami round table talaga yun.
Yeah, may round table
mm.
discussion. Wow.
Kasi
Okay, very good.
Grabe.
para hindi na lumala kung ano man yung
Oo.
mga hindi
Mhm.
pagkakaintindihan.
Yun naman pala
Mm.
dati ka na palang na-train sa round table discussion. Di kaya mo na mag-round
Grabe.
table with Annie sa mga usapang ano. Okay, how about you, Matthew? Paano kung
Mm,
nagdi-disagree ka? Kaya mo yun na
mm,
follow pa din? Follow lang? Ang gawa mo.
um, yun na, alam naman natin na may mga times na umaabot sa ganon, yung sa sobrang away. Pero, yeah, in the end, kayo pa rin magkakasama sa buhay and magtutulungan.
Mm.
Yes. So, tandaan nyo yan. In the end, kayo pa din ang magkakasama sa buhay. Alright, so now, sabi ni ni Dennis, presidential table daw po. Hindi daw po round table.
Patay
Okay.
tayo dun.
Ayan. So, bago tayo pumunta sa last question ko, yung message to your fathers, basahin muna natin yung question dito. May question dito.
Mhm,
Sabi, what form of discipline will you
mhm,
apply to your future children? Do you think that spanking is still applicable on today's generation, considering that spanking is a form of corporal punishment? Oy. Okay.
mm,
Controversial ang tanong ni Miss Gina
mm,
Aposaga Daval Santos. Yes.
mm. As for me naman, I wouldn't do it to my future children because, if you do it in their childhood, they would be traumatized already on that history, and they will like mostly remember you
Mm.
on
Na
doing that
namamalo.
to them or namamalo sa'yo.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would not recommend or advise that
Okay.
or
So, and
do
then
it.
ang magandang kasunod na tanong dun, paano mo ngayon
Mhm.
didisiplinahin yung anak mo?
Kaka, for me naman kakausapin lang sila talaga kasi speaking or showing it is the best way in a good way, not through
Ah,
physical or anything of those harmful things because magkakasiraan lang kayo ng pamilya.
Yeah, okay. Ganda. Okay. Rusty, sasagot ka ba? May follow-up question pa dito na iba, oh. Okay. Rusty,
sa amin
ikaw.
naman, ayun, kung ano yung discipline naman na ginawa sa'min nung father ko is naman, okey naman sa'min. So, siguro
Okay.
sa mga future children ko, gano'n na lang din ang i-a-apply namin. Kasi hindi naman namin naranasan din sa father ko yung pagbuhatan kami ng kamay. pagka yung
Mm.
nagkakamali kami. Ang ano niya
Mhm.
talaga sa amin is kinakausap kami.
Kinakausap talaga kayo.
Mm.
Oo.
Yan. And maganda dahil nakapagpakita na ng ehemplo ang iyong tatay kung paano yung kakausapin
Mm.
kayo kahit hindi kayo pagbuhatan ng kamay. Okay.
Mm.
Very well answered. Para akong may mga contestant dito. Our next question, okay? Ito, totoo talaga.
Mm.
From Jam Francisco, sabi, question for Matthew. Para
Mm.
sa'yo talaga to. What
Tropa.
is your personal meaning of discipline and how do
Mm.
you apply it at your business? Oh,
Mm.
ayan, medyo mahirap.
Yung
Personal
for
meaning of discipline.
for me, discipline is uh having that mindset, or just for example, sticking to that rule, or uh the main thing or the core thing with my meaning of discipline is having that mindset,
Mm.
because uh yun nga, discipline can bring you in a lot of ways, and it would bring you to the best of your abilities, because if you don't have discipline, and loko-loko ka lang sa buhay mo, uh,
Kagaya
parang
ni Rusty.
parang ganun din yung uh, may malaking impact yun sa future mo.
Yeah.
So, yeah, sa mindset na yun talaga.
Yes. Okay. So having that right mindset. So yeah.
Mm.
So your personal meaning of discipline is having that right mindset.
Mm.
Okay. Grabe. Sasagutin mo din ba yung question?
Mm.
Rusty? Yung question ni Sir Jam?
Ay, hindi. Para kay Matthew yan.
Para kay Matthew lang daw
Mm.
yun. Okay, sige. So we're down to the
Mm.
last few minutes of our show. I
Mm.
want to hear what your messages are para sa inyong
Mm.
father, especially now that it is Father's Day. Well, not yet, but it's
Mm.
the month
Mm.
na Father's Day. So,
Mm.
let's go. Unahin natin si
Mm.
Rusty.
Sige.
Sige. Ayun,
Mm.
message ko sa dad ko, sana mahaba pa yung napagsamahan natin. Tsaka, kung alam ko nasa taas ka na ngayon, wag mo naman masyadong intindihin kasi inaalagaan naman namin si nanay.
Yes, di
Mm.
ba? I
Mm.
think that's the best thing that the children can say na inaalagaan naman namin si nanay, di ba? Kasi
Mm.
syempre yung father mo, yun yung concern niya, parang paano na yung asawa ko, di ba?
Mm.
Mm.
Ayan. Meron pa dito,
Mm.
Rusty. Message for Annie too, please. Ay, Father's Day po. Father's Day. Message to the father of
Oo.
Annie. Yon, tama.
Mm.
Message to the father of Annie.
Mm.
Yes.
Ayun, kay Boss Tito naman, thank you sa paggabay sa akin sa trabaho or sa ano man.
Mm.
Yun, ingat din po lagi and good health.
Yes, good health. Okay.
Mm.
Thank you, Rusty. And
Mm.
now, Matthew, your
Mm.
turn.
As for me naman, thank you, Dad, so much for nurturing me and helping me to learn and building my life this way to become a successful person and many more to come, with not only on business, but also mixing it with having a happy life. So, yun.
Yes. So there you have it. Our episode for tonight with two amazing business owners, Rusty and Matt. And of course, we want you to please like our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you have any topics that you want us to discuss, or maybe you want your business to be featured also in Supreme TV, just comment down below and just let us know. All right. So that's it for Supreme TV. Once again, my name is Janae Rabe, and thank you for watching. Confessions of a Business Owner, where we like to keep things real so your business can be supreme. Watch out for our next episode.
Thank you.